So here we are, look. First time try of this stuff. Can you see it? So you were saying, Nige,
Yeah.
so usually we treat the rust, we do, you know, rub it out, or then you got a rusty surface.
Yeah.
Then you deal with the rusty surface, then you put a paint or a primer or a hammerite or something on top, don't you?
Yeah.
But this, you just paint it on
Apply
top.
that onto the rust. It's both a converter and a neutraliser in effect to stop the rust.
Is it?
And
So,
then it leaves like a primed surface.
see, that's new to me. That's
Well, I've never been into it much. I've always been into grinding and cutting it out.
yeah.
But like on those heavy hubs I've got, you could grind for days and just get nowhere.
You want to do it in one hit.
So I'll be giving it a good while brushing off and then doing that, and I'll see how
Yeah,
it looks.
get the loose stuff off.
Yeah, yeah.
Which surface in it?
It's
Just-
done really. I just want
Yeah.
to go a bit over it a bit more.
So rather than trying to treat the rest and then paint it, you'll just paint it with this.
That's it. Yeah.
So the man that sold it to you said,
Well, no, it's all off eBay. I've
it?
just compared it against the price of Genelite and all the other ones. Some of them you use that solution where you leave it in, don't you? But these hubs are too big to be leaving in solutions. So
I can't even remember what we called.
no, rust something. I know what you mean.
Yeah. Oh, I've never seen something that you paint over rust
No,
and it stays there and then it's an undercoat to put something else on.
we'll try it anyway.
Yeah, but yeah, it's called this.
It was £50.
Do you
not
see it?
cheap for a 2.5 litre container.
Nothing's cheap anymore.
No.
Mad. I don't know if you can see. You can't actually see. Oh, there we are. We can see the writing now. Let's see what it says. Oh, yeah. Application is called Aqua Steel. Rust converter and primer for parts. I've never seen such a thing. I mean, it's clever. It's clever what people can, you know.
I mean, with the new chemicals nowadays,
Yeah, you know.
there's no reason why it shouldn't produce a decent result.
Well, anyway, if you've got a job that's a bit rusty and you want to try something, give me a shout in a week or two and we'll know, won't we?
We will. I'll
Yeah.
be doing it later today.
Blimey, it's called Aqua Steel.
See.
Put a bit live in it. Live at the sea, yeah. So we put a bit in a tin, right?
I like my soup tins. Don't throw soup tins away.
So this will dry as like an undercoat or something, or a
Something
primer.
like that, yeah. Well, you can see already it's turning it black here, can't you? Changing its colour.
Yeah, sure. Trouble with, if you ordinarily you would have done this with, say, paint or any other sort of primer, the rust underneath would have killed it.
Yeah.
It would bubble and come off, wouldn't
Well, I think that acting as a converter, it's going to be a good thing, isn't it? You can see, can't you?
it? Well, kill it from getting worse.
And it does say you need to leave the rust on. So the nice thing I think though, Reggie, is I've not spent hours with a grinder.
Scrubbing and cleaning and yeah.
All right, I've gone and bought myself a new wire brush to fit on it, but
This is if this is the answer,
yeah,
paint over the rust.
yeah.
It'll save a lot of. It's a process out the way. Otherwise, you'd be wire brushing that before you get the primer, and then you put the top coat.
Yeah.
So we can hide even more sins. We like to hide sins, don't we?
Well,
The modern version of expanding foam and mastic and plastic trim on the window people, because they hide so much stuff behind plastic trims.
the body that did one of mine, mate.
Oh,
Terrible.
was it?
Oh,
Yeah, because it's just mastic.
they must have measured it with a fucking knitting needle or something, 'cause there was no correlation between the frame and the aperture.
Yeah, and then they just
Filled it all up with,
gap. Yeah,
yeah,
mastic and expanding foam.
yeah,
Yeah, it hides a lot of sins in it, and then trim the side of it.
yeah.
So it looked nice. It was
Yeah,
all
looks
behind that
grand,
trim.
mate. Yeah, looks like it's a perfect fit, but no, it's not.
It wasn't Reggie Burns' window installing company, was it, by any chance?
no.
I didn't press record. Start again.
I will way now.
Honest.
Thank you. Stir well, applying a 25 micron. This will give 12 metres of coverage. For badly corroded surfaces, the coverage may be reduced. Drying and recoating times. Lacquer steel will be touch dry in 3 to 4 hours depending on conditions. The product requires 24 hours of complete to complete the full reaction for full protection. So we're not going to touch that for 24 hours now.
Which is normal, yeah.
Store away from frost, store at a direct heat light.
So
Shake well.
once that's dried,
Oh, it says non-hazardous, so I thought it was like an hazardous.
Acid, yeah.
Non-hazardous rust converter and primer for rusted
so we
steel.
can hit that with paint now.
Once that's dried, yeah. But I'm going to give it 24 hours at least.
So otherwise,
I'll do the next one.
if we weren't using that, we would have wire brushed it.
Oh, I'd be linishing away like a sausage, wouldn't I? And then get your undercoat on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you'd put your other coat on.
Yeah.
So,
We'll see, won't we, Reg?
interesting. Very interesting.